Hiya, and welcome back to Homecoming Morenatsu Revisited. The game that teaches us that woof woof bark bark, woof woof woof, bark bark. Anyways, let's just hop right in. Several tables were moved together to make room for a huge buffet covering the entire thing. My friends are already in the process of preparing their plates. Hang on. Because my brain will never let me live it down. Okay, so skip unseen text is off. Okay. Friends are already in the process of preparing their plates.
Hey, bozo! That was my steak you took.
Too slow, pipsqueak. Torihiko walks off while sticking his tongue out at Shun. Grrr. Aww. He half-heartedly slaps assorted meats and rice on his plate and returns to his seat. Instead of eating anything, though, he scoots the chair back and pulls out his handheld system while flipping on his hood. Hardcore gamer. Looks like he's still being treated like the runt of the crew. Hey, Shun. He glances up at me from the system, then quickly looks back down.
Hey.
Hold up. The fuck just happened? And I'm checking something. Because I just got a weird-ass notification and it is, like, concerning. Oh, okay. That solves a lot of shit. Okay.
Hey.
I try to lighten his mood with some reassurance. I wouldn't worry about the steak, man. There's plenty of food to last us the rest of the night. He continues to click away at his device. Fucker really said, ew. I cringe slightly while grabbing a plate for myself. The variety of foods on display here is actually quite impressive. There's fish, steak, rice, noodles. A lot more to choose from than I remember. With a smile, I finish preparing my plate and make my way back to Shun. Hey, having fun tonight?
Sure. Everyone's back together again.
He answers in a surprisingly sarcastic tone. And it was just one slice of steak. Not everything is a competition. Here, you can have mine if you want it.
No, it's not that.
He sighs deeply before straightening up and putting the system away.
I'm sorry, I'm being so rude right now. It really is great to see you again, hero. Would you like to sit with me?
I'd love to. He scoots his chair over, allowing me more room to move my own chair next to him. I'm sorry about Torihiko. I figured he would have grown out of that.
Nah, should be used to it by now. He's always doing that kind of stuff to us. Though it seems to be a lot worse today.
Huh. I wonder why.
Are you gonna start eating? It'd be a waste to let your plate go cold.
Oh, right. I smile at him as he smiles. I smile at him as he smiles back with his toothy grin. You should dig in as well.
I'm not really all that hungry.
Right after saying that, he leans forward and starts moving his chopsticks across the plate with surprising ferocity. Not hungry, my asshole. Instead of carefully grabbing pieces of steak, he stabs them with the sticks and shovels them into his mouth. I'm a bit worried I might have stumbled into a war zone here. Hiroyuki, run. You're gonna get stabbed. A piece of steak smacks me in the face, then slowly slides off into my lap. Shun? Yeah, what is it? You dropped this on my face.
I'm so sorry, hero.
I grab the piece with a napkin and hand it over to him. For a member of the most respected family in Minasato, Shun's table manners certainly are...
Thanks.
something. I should actually start collecting clips again. Something. Across the room, I hear someone tap a glass repeatedly. The restaurant quiets down in response. Now that I've got everyone's attention, I'd like to propose a toast. Everyone lifts a glass up into the air. It is at this moment I'm hit by the fact I never got myself a drink.
Here, you can use mine.
Thanks, Shun. Thank you for coming, guys. This has been a wonderful party so far. Let's cheer for the reason we're coming together tonight. Here's to Hiroyuki's return to Minasato. Cheers! Cheers! The sound of glass echoes throughout the restaurant. It's pretty awkward to be cheering for myself, but it doesn't look like anyone noticed. I lean back down in my chair and hand the glass back to Shun. Thanks for that, Shun.
Don't worry about it. Keep the glass. I haven't taken a drink from it yet. I'll get myself a new one.
He smiles at me before getting up from his seat. Thanks. I take a drink from it. This is some excellent oolong tea.
Isn't it?
He sits back down beside me and flashes his toothy grin again.
You still haven't started on your plate, Hero?
Not really, I've been distracted by what everyone's doing. Then flying pieces of meat. I wink and stick my tongue out at him.
Sorry, when I get on a roll with something, it's hard for me to stop.
I can see that. The two of us start working on the food we have in front of us. Wait. Of Hiroyuki and Shun, who's the Discord kitten? Who would be the Discord kitten? They're both Discord kittens? I feel like Shun would yell at Hiroyuki in Minecraft, just being like,
No, you're doing it wrong. No, cobblestone for the foundation, oak planks for the main build. It's not my fault you don't understand basic Minecraft.
And then 15 minutes later be like,
Hey, Hiroyuki,
Can we put our Minecraft beds together?
The two of us start working on the food we have in front of us.
I missed you a lot.
No. I'm slightly startled by what he says. I swallow a lot of food down before it's chewed enough.
For the last time, the Ether Portal isn't real, Hiroyuki. That is just a myth, like Herobrine. No, Herobrine isn't real!
And then Shun explodes. R.I.P. I'm slightly startled by what he says. I swallow a lot of food down before it's been chewed enough. What do you mean?
I don't know. It's been so boring here without you. Nobody else gives me the competition I used to have with you.
Well, I always was your #1 rival when it came to games. Flashbacks of all the times we used to spend together in front of a television set run through my mind. Those were the days. We return to our plates. I glance around the room. Seems everyone is having a good time.
So how are things in Osaka?
I cringe at the question. It's been... pretty boring too. I wink at him. There's nobody down there that gives me a challenge either. I lie through my teeth, but I figure that's something Shun would like to hear.
You should come over to my house sometime this summer. We could have one of our game tournaments just like old times.
Sure thing, little buddy. I'm not little anymore.
Come on.
What are you talking about? You're... No matter how hard I try, I can't convince myself he's grown much. At least a head bigger than the last time I saw you. I lie yet again, this time rubbing the back of my head with an awkward smile. Shun appreciates the compliment.
Thanks, Hero. Not a lot of people say that to me.
Huh?
I know I haven't grown much. Hearing that is much better than being called short or pipsqueak all the time.
All things considered, I'm impressed at how little he's grown in 5 years. It's actually kind of adorable.
Hero, you got a piece of rice on your cheek.
Oh god, is Hiroyuki gonna turn into... you know... No, he's not. He won't. This is its own separate thing. I'm not going to get into it. But in the original, he was 10 types of fucked up. We're not going to get into it. Just know that this version of Hiroyuki is much better.
Yeah, hero. You got a piece of rice on your cheek. Eh?
My blood runs cold. I didn't think I was that sloppy.
Here, let me get it.
Faster than I'm able to respond, he grabs a napkin and gently rubs it off my face. How humiliating.
Yeah, did you have to do that?
Look around suspiciously. I see some of my friends are glancing this way. Everyone's gonna make fun of me.
It's no big deal. Sotaro and I do that all the time for each other. That's what friends are for, right?
Oh my god, my hair tie is stuck in my hair. I forgot to take my hair out of its ponytail. And now it's stuck. Ow, 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 ow. Shit, shit. Ow, 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 ow. Shun's entire bed is a body pillow.
That's what friends are for, right?
If you say so. Could have just licked it off. No, because I managed to get my hair down. Haha. Oh my god, fuck off, Windows. The party goes on into the night. The familiar hustle and bustle sound starts to tickle my ears after a while. Take a moment to look around the room and smile. It's the strangest feeling. Like I'm back where I finally belong. Finally back where I belong. It's like time stopped when I moved away, now it's starting again. Now do a ponytail in the front of my hair to become a unicorn. That's going to block my vision. Going to make the most of this vacation. I haven't felt this alive in a long time. Yeah, a lot of this we already read. Do I even need to say it? Okay, but I can type it. That's it. We do not have Riz. Okay, wait, does Shun have an event today? I'm pretty sure he does. Okay. Sorry, Kazuo. I keep forgetting all this shit. I keep forgetting it. Sorry, Konosuke.
Ah, don't kill me! Hey, it is you! Hi, Hero.
2 of my friends are walking down the same path I came from. Yo, Hiroyuki. I take a deep breath and relax. What was I thinking? I'm practically in the middle of town. There's gonna be something that wants to kill me here. Well, look who it is. What are you guys doing here? Same as you, I'm sure.
We couldn't take the heat, so we came here to cool off.
I guess we can join forces to protect ourselves from the horrors of global warming. What the hell are you talking about? Koya smiles as he says that.
Today's hotter than usual. My dad said it's likely to be the hottest day all year. What was the temperature supposed to be? I think it's...
Don't say it! I hold Shun's mouth shut as he looks at me in terror. You can't just go around saying the temperature, man! That's when the fire demon will jump into your body and burn you from the inside. Hiroyuki, I know you're having an episode right now, but Shun can't breathe. I look at my hands wrapped around Shun's muzzle. I'm practically pinning him beneath me. Kinky. What? I look over the panicking wolf. Sorry, Shun.
What's the big idea? I'm almost suffocated, you jerk!
Shun's angry glare pierces right through my heart. The cicada from earlier couldn't compare to this. I'm sorry, the heat must have scrambled my brain more than I expected. I didn't realize you were so superstitious, Hero. My eyes dart between the two. I can barely remember what I said 5 seconds ago. Seriously, bro, you kinda overdid it.
Grr.
The way they're staring makes me feel like I'm being stabbed. Stupid! I'm such an idiot sometimes. I mean... I was just kidding the whole time, yeah. Yep. Smooth. Rubbing the back of my head to try my best to fix the situation. Even so, hearing about the temperature doesn't make it feel any better. I was trying to avoid the topic, but I guess I got a little too worked up about it. Sorry. My explanation doesn't help. Their cold expressions seem to strengthen. Crap, I'm breaking into a cold sweat. That seems to be the only thing cooling me down right now. Ugh, so yeah. You know I don't really believe in that stuff, right? This heat is making me delirious. Sure thing, Hero. He winks at me. Don't be so patronizing, Koya! It's embarrassing. Ah, damn, I'm getting thrown. Life's such a wonder.
Well, you've apologized quite a bit. I can sympathize, Hero. I haven't been able to think straight today either. Or any other day. I'm not straight, Hero. I'm not straight. I'm curved. Curved along the path in your imagination. I forgive you.
He holds out his hand to me, expecting me to grab it. I am not talking about that. Shun. The way his tail's wagging, I can't help but wag mine too. I reciprocate the gesture, shaking his hand. Friendship is such a gift.
Why don't we all cool off together? There's a log further up the way that hangs over the river.
We can all sit down and put our feet in the water.
We can all sit down and put our feet in the water.
I think I know which one you're talking about. You've shown it to me before, haven't you?
Yep, now it's time to show Hiroyuki.
At this point, I'm down for anything cool. Remember, friendship is not magic. Friendship is witchcraft invented by the government. I'm just kidding. No, it's not. Friendship is amazing. Wait, what? At this point, I'm down for anything cool. Shun leads us down the riverbank. Not far from where we were. I see the log he was talking about. Wow. That goes out pretty far, doesn't it?
Yep.
When we finally arrive, Koya and Shun do what I did earlier and remove their shoes. Bank accounts are a scam created by the shadow government. What I did earlier and remove their shoes. With bare feet, the three of us carefully climb onto the log and hang over the side, allowing our feet to float around in the water below. Ah! This is exactly what I've been looking for all day! The three of us gently slosh our feet in the water, taking in the beauty of the scenery around us. Ah! I allow myself to relax, letting the water flowing between my toes keep me cool after a long day of exploration. Hang on. But da 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 da. Koya is a musky husky by Hop, Skip, and the Chew Toys is stuck in my head. I allow myself to relax, letting the water flowing between my toes keep me cool after a long day of exploration.
Hey!
While I had my eyes closed, it seems Koya splashed some water onto Shun's ankles.
I'll get you for this.
You're acting as if that didn't feel good.
It's the principle of the matter.
Hey, can I ask you guys something? Sure, go for it. I don't remember you two hanging out like this before. How did you two get to be such good friends? It's a long story. Can't say we really understand it ourselves. Right, Shun? Koya gives Shun a wink. Almost as if there was some sort of inside joke I'm not getting. Why did I have to move away?
Yep. I think we're close because that's the way fate decided it was meant to be.
I bet it's because we're both canines. Oh, can I be on in this too? I'm almost a canine.
Nice try, my vulpine friend. It's not that easy to get in with us.
That's right. You need to prove your worth first. Then, maybe we'll consider letting you in.
Eh?
You guys are mean. We already don't know how to bark. We can only scream. No, that's a thing. Foxes scream, and it is the greatest thing ever. You guys are mean. I kick some water in their direction. What the hell is that, hero?
Yeah, you completely missed us.
Shun's a wolf, and he barks. Yeah, Shun's a wolf, and he barks. So, yeah.
Yeah, you completely missed us.
But only managed to embarrass myself again. Ugh! There's gotta be more to the story. Why won't you tell me? I look at them with pleading eyes. Nah, it's more fun to watch you squirm. With his characteristic smirk still etched on his face, Koya jumps off the log and into the water. Yeah, he is also extinct. See, Shun is a proud member of a nation. Of our nation. Our imagination. He isn't real. Except he is. With his characteristic smirk still etched on his face, Koya jumps off from the log and into the water.
He does this all the time. Try laying down on the log. There should be enough room now.
Koya emerges soon after, floating into the water on his back. Okay. I carefully rest my back on the log below, getting a gorgeous view of the sky. Shun rests his head close to mine, body facing the opposite direction. The world above spreads out in front of my eyes. A piercing blue sky, soft, gentle clouds. The murmur of the river, the sound of the wind, the voices of the insects and birds. They all harmonize into a natural rhythm. It's impossible to find this kind of scenery in the crowded city. Almost as if I've stepped into another world. Wow. This is incredible. Can't get this where you live, eh, city boy? Koya speaks as if he's reading my mind. Hey! Not gonna lie, it really is great. How could anyone hate this? If I could, I'd live here forever. Well, let's not forget that it can be dangerous sometimes, too. Hey, Shun, remember the time you almost drowned in this river?
Well, why'd you bring that up?
Eh? Hold on, am I missing something? Did that happen while I was gone? You're kidding me. Koya's voice sounds genuinely surprised. Man, you're messing with us, aren't you? There's no way you'd forget something like that. You were there too. Really? When did this happen?
I don't know. When I was 5? That was 13 years ago?
I can't believe I don't remember this. I'm usually so good at this kind of thing. Let me think. Hang on, which one was Shun's? Listen to the voices. Oh, I remember now. Koya stares up at me from the water with a smile. Thank you. Don't lie here, Ryuki.
It's okay, we don't need to remember such awful things.
No, really, I remember. Give me some credit, you guys. It's not like you guys remember without being reminded of it. At least I'm being mature. Yeah, whatever. We almost lost a friend that day, but I guess for you it was just another Tuesday.
Hey, that's really rude. Stop using me to tease Hiroyuki, Koya.
Huh? Shun sides with you.
Don't take it personally, Hiro. He's just being an ass.
Thanks. Whatever. At least you remember now. I'd have been really pissed if you forgot. I look over at Shun. He's still smiling at me, letting me know everything's alright. You know, he's grown up quite a bit over the years. When I still lived here, he would have been less pushy about shooting Koya down. Hell, I didn't even think he knew words like ass. I wonder what else he... Yo, what's up? You've been staring at Shun for like a whole minute.
Eh?
Nothing, just daydreaming. Uh-huh. Sure. Whatever floats your boat, dude. Shun places his feet back in the water and swirls them around gently.
You know, some nights I still have nightmares about drowning.
Oh yeah, we're still talking about that. Okay, Hiro, time to focus. Let's see if I can remember the details. It was a long time ago, on a hot summer day much like today. Boys in the dark.
Let's play in the river, guys!
Looking for a way to distract himself for the Bond Festival ghosts, Torihiko suggested we go to the river. It was sudden, but with the overwhelming heat, it was hard to disagree. We would be able to cool down a bit and still have fun. Everyone went back to their homes, put on their swimsuits, then came back. We raced to see who would be the first to jump in. Aw, this feels great. Kyoji won and all of us hurried behind him, desperate for the cool water to touch our skin. Remember how the cold, pleasant feeling wrapped around me? It felt amazing. We splashed around in the water for a while, not wanting to leave its cold comfort. We talked, had a competition to find the weirdest looking rock, and tried to see who could hold their breath the longest underwater. Time seemed to fly by. Sooner or later we ran out of things to do.
Wanna go out into the middle of the river?
Konosuke suggested in his usual cheery tone. I remember Kyoji and Juichi being kind of hesitant to join us. The middle of the river is the deepest, and our parents always warned us how easy it would be to get swept away if we tried to swim there.
Isn't that too dangerous, Konosuke?
I don't like this.
Come on, it'll be fun! Our parents aren't here to stop us this time! Listen to your brother, Juichi. Let's do this, guys!
It was suddenly very tempting to disobey our parents. We thought we knew what they meant when they said it was dangerous. We thought we could handle it. The danger was exciting, a place where we might be swept away. A place where we can't reach the bottom with our feet. At the time, it definitely seemed more fun than what we were doing. In the end, our curiosity got the better of us and we walked towards the center one by one. The current grew faster. Even though we were still able to stand, it took some strength to stay in place. But we didn't stop. We pushed forward.
Oh, the stream's really fast!
It was scary, but we were enjoying our little adventure. Hey, I think I can get to the other side this way! Yells of excitement rose up. And then it happened. Shun was dragged under by the current, ancient Japanese ass-kicking. As the smallest in age, height, and weight, it was easy for him to get caught. He struggled to stay above water as we all cried out, "Shun! This is bad, we've got to do something!" I know we were all thinking the same thing, but we were scared stiff. We didn't know what to do. All we could do was yell Shun's name as he was dragged further and further away. "What the hell are you kids doing?" As luck would have it, there was an adult passing by. Thankfully, that farmer was there. He was able to pull Shun out in time. Yeah, and all of us got our asses handed to us. Yeesh, how could I forget that? Maybe I was repressing it because of the punishment I got.
It's hard to explain what it felt like. I had this feeling like I was meant to die right at that moment.
It was a pretty stupid thing for us to do. Shun didn't even know how to swim yet. Yeah. Took us a long time to come back after that.
I've shown this river who's boss. It can swim now.
Haha. Well, even if we did go in, I doubt the river would be able to drag us along now. Speak for yourself, fatty. A crow cries out above while I pat my stomach in shame. I'm not fat. Looking around, it's clear we've been here for most of the afternoon. A gentle orange tint now colors everything I see, suggesting sunset is upon us. Alright, guys, it's getting late. I think I'm gonna head out.
I should too.
Aww. It's not like I have all the time in the world, Hiroyuki. I guess I'll go home too. I'd rather not be by myself when the temperature's cooled down a bit. The three of us return to the riverbed, grab our shoes, and... Oh, I forgot a towel. Duh! Great. Now I'm gonna get everything wet. Hey, Hiroyuki, catch. Turn to Koya as he's tossing me a towel. Thanks, Koya, you really are prepared. Don't mention it. I use a spare towel and dry off as much of my feet as I can. No, really, thanks a lot, it saved me some trouble. I toss him back the towel. Ugh! Though with my amazing aim, it catches him right in the face. Oops. I said don't mention it.
I'll see you around, guys.
See ya, Shun. Shun waves as he runs off cheerfully. Koya and I wave back. Watch your step going through the bushes.
I'll be fine, Koya. I'm not some helpless little...
He turns back to reply, then trips dramatically. It's... quite an impressive display. What the hell, Shun? I smile at Koya as we run to help him up. Up in the sky, the crow lets out another cry. Almost as if it were reciting some sort of soliloquy. Oh yeah, Shun's dead. Don't worry, that happens all the time. Oh, hi, Kyoji. Nice nose. Haha. Yes, I do see a dog.
Fuck! Fuck!
This time it wasn't the muzzle tripping up. No, I remembered. Except this time, it wasn't the muzzle tripping me up, it was his ears. I forgot he has ears. I thought they were headphones. I might actually be blind. Yeah, I might actually be blind. I don't think it matters here what we do. Are we talking to... You know what? Let's follow the Musky Husky. Kyoji. I'm fine, hero. I should have known better than to ask Koya that. Oh, I'm sorry. What for? This is your first week back. It's understandable for you to not know the situation everyone is in. I feel so bad about this. Don't. It's not your fault. Things were out of your control. He looks over at me and smiles. Right now, I think the last person Koya wants to see is me. Maybe he'll cheer up if you talk to him. Are you sure? Please! It'll make me feel better knowing you at least tried. I'll handle the bill, don't worry. Okay. With Kyoji's approval, I stand up from the table and politely bow to him before running after Koya. Koya, wait up! He walks along the sidewalk, hands buried deep in his pockets. Hero? I take a moment to catch my breath, then start speaking again. Are you okay? I didn't expect you to do that back there. Sorry. I didn't expect to do that either. I guess it's a bit of a touchy subject. What do you mean? Man, why did all my friends decide they want to be nosy all of a sudden? Sorry. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. I'm just concerned. I know. I have to be better about this. I'll apologize to Kyoji later. I stare at him intently. I may not be saying it verbally, but I really want to know what's going on. Guess you're not letting me off the hook that easy, huh? Nope. I'll tell you later. Right now I've got some grocery shopping to do. Oh, did your mother give you a list of chores today? Yeah. I know what that feels like. My mom makes me do the grocery shopping too. Plus, now that I'm living with my grandparents for the summer, they're sending me to do errands all the time. You're still a kid at heart, aren't you? Oh, bye, Raj. I smile at Koya. I guess you can say that. He shakes his head side to side. What am I gonna do with you? I've got some time today. Would you like me to help you out with shopping? What? Yeah! It'll be fun! I'll show you some of the things I learned back in Osaka. I can't say no to you. Koya appreciates this. Yes, it's a triangle roof. Alright, sure, why not? I could use a little company. My heart skips a beat when he winks at me. I wonder if he knows that doesn't just work on women. Great! With our destination in mind, the two of us begin walking together to the corner store. So the kind of stuff you're looking for is... The two of us return together to the corner store. I watch as Koya wanders around and grabs unusual stuff. Things I wouldn't expect his mom to ever ask for. I'm not sure a family needs that many bags of chips. The first time I tried Morenatsu, I genuinely thought Koya was homeless. I genuinely thought Koya was homeless. And I felt so bad. Sure, family needs that many bags of chips. I step in to give him the pointers I said I would. It's challenging, but I think I managed to get through to him. After finishing, we wave goodbye to each other while heading in separate directions. With a backpack still on my shoulders, I continue my journey to the Yushima Inn. Oh, I do want to reread this. I realize I made a grave error at the last second. I brace myself for impact. My eyes open slowly. Huh. I guess the afterlife looks a lot like Minasato. Mr. Nishimura! I hear a couple car doors swing open nearby. Oh dear! Are you okay, sir? I'm so sorry. I wasn't paying enough attention. The cold sweat running down my back finally fades away. No, it's my fault for running out into the street like that. It finally hits me who I'm talking to. Sotaro? Hi, Mr. Nishimura. You're not hurt, are you? I should have a first aid kit in the car. I stand up and let out an embarrassed laugh. Don't worry, I'm fine. Just a little startled is all. Sorry, I almost ran you over. Wait, you two know each other? The older lion woman looks at Sotaro with concern. Yeah, Mom, this is one of Mr. Takahara's close friends, Mr. Hiroyuki Nishimura. Met a couple days ago when they had a party at the Raimon. So this is Sotaro's mom, huh? Yeah, I can't say I'm surprised, actually. But please forgive me, I didn't mean to almost run you over. It's alright, Mrs. Tono. I'm the idiot for not watching where I was going. Stop blaming yourself. I walk up and try to rest my hand on her shoulder, but she stiffens up. I need to drive more carefully! She pulls back her hair and sighs in relief. Somehow I doubt there's even a way she can drive more carefully. Are you heading somewhere, Mr. Nishimura? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm on my way to Torihiko's house. Really? That's where we're heading too! Huh? Why? My mom sort of works there. No way, that's awesome! I don't remember the Yoshimas hiring outside the family before. I wonder what made them change. Is there any way I can make this up to you? Yeesh, she's still hung up on this, huh? It's alright, you don't have to... Oh no! It suddenly hits me how hot it is outside. So... hot. Ah! Why don't we give you a ride to the inn, Mr. Nishimura? The sun's rays beat down on my face. If I don't get out of this soon, my fur might be set aflame. I just need to find some shade. We have air conditioning. So, where do I sit? Sotaro opens one of the backseat doors and jumps in, allowing me to have the front seat next to his mother. Not wanting to spend any more time in the heat than necessary, I accept his polite gesture. Ah, what a relaxing drive. We exit the vehicle. Mrs. Tono wouldn't stop apologizing the whole way, so I ended up just tuning it out. It seemed to bother Sotaro a bit, though. The only thing he did was look out the window. After jumping out, he stretches his arms and yawns. I hope Yoshi won't be mad at me for being late. Sorry. I whisper to myself so I don't start another apology chain coming from Sotaro's mom. The three of us walk along the dirt road leading to the front door of the inn. Somewhere within, we can vaguely hear the sounds of two people arguing. Stop worrying about it, Dad! Why are you making such a big deal out of this? Oh dear! There's a deep sigh coming from the other person in the argument before he starts speaking. Son, you don't understand what I'm trying to tell you. There's more to life than play. You need to start taking some adult responsibilities. You're almost 19. I think on who the two are arguing. That means I've still got time to be a kid. Stop trying to force me to grow up, old man. Fih. We reach the front door to the inn right as the sound of another door deeper in the building slams shut. Tora stands near the door to the kitchen, holding his palm up to his forehead. Tora? What? I split from the other two and run up to Torihiko. I should probably check on Yoshiro. Mrs. Tono walks into the kitchen while Sotaro takes a seat on the nearby sofa. You okay? What's that all about? Just my dad and I having our morning chat. What are you doing here? Are you dodging the question? I lightly jab him with my elbow. Everyone seems to be doing that lately. Don't worry about it, dude. We do this all the time. That doesn't sound very healthy. Hey, watch this. Huh? Torihiko carefully sneaks behind the sofa Sotaro is sitting on. Pops up from behind and grabs Sotaro's shoulders while yelling. That's an adorable squeal. I didn't expect something like that from him. What's up, bro? It's not often you come to work with your mom. I know. You okay? You look a bit out of it. I'm fine. Sotaro seems to sink into the sofa further. I don't get it. Is he uncomfortable here? No soccer practice today. No. What about Kyoji? Isn't he doing something today? He's busy. Sotaro stares off at nothing. Hey, hero, can you help me out here? I look down at the silent lion. Don't look at me, Tor. You know him better than I do. Hey, Sotaro. I wrap around the side of the sofa so I can sit down next to him. Hey. I turn myself so I'm facing him. Is everything alright? You look a bit upset right now. Once out of silence starts talking. I don't know. Doesn't really feel like I belong here. That's ridiculous. How could... Tora! Shh! Torihiko pouts and starts cleaning up the lobby. What do you mean, Sotaro? Everyone's known each other for so long here. Feel like I'm an outsider. He has a slight smile on his face when he responds. Oh, come on. It's not that bad, is it? I mean, I've been gone 5 years. You just need to open up a bit. I do! It's just easier when Mr. Takahara is around. I see. I lean back and rest my head against the soft cushion of the sofa. Sounds to me he's only able to communicate with these guys when Kyoji's acting as a buffer. The kitchen door slides open behind us. I look over my shoulder to see who's entering the lobby.
Torihiko?
Yes, Mrs. Tono? Wow. That's surprisingly formal coming from Torihiko.
Your father wants you to start cleaning the hot spring rooms.
Aww. I hate doing that. Cleaning the pools is such a pain. He walks away and leans his back against a nearby wall.
Sotaro?
Sotaro stands up from the sofa. Yes, Mom?
Sweetie, do you mind helping me out for the day? I know you don't have practice right now.
Yeah.
It looks like Kazuo and Takeshi are shopping for cleaning supplies right now. So we need some extra hands to keep things running.
Of course, Mom. I'll help out however I can.
Great. The cleaning cart is right over there. Can you start working on some of the rooms?
Yep. I stand up from the sofa. Brought a bag of stuff to show Tora today, but I think it can wait. I'll help too.
Oh? I don't have anything specific for you to do, dear.
I hope Dad appreciates all the free labor he's getting. You can help me out, hero. Torihiko knows what he's doing at least. I'm not so sure Sotaro will be okay on his own.
I'll let the three of you figure out what you're going to do. I need to help Yoshiro in the kitchen. Boys, if you have any questions, ask me first, okay?
Okay, Mom. With that, she walks back into the kitchen. Alright, looks like we've got work to do. Are you going to handle it okay, Sotaro? It's just cleaning, right? I should be fine. Yeah, hero, you should help me out with the hot spring rooms. I want to spend time with Torihiko, but I'm a little worried about Sotaro. Who should we help for the day? This decision does not matter. Oh, it's Taro. The go find Kazuo option doesn't exist. Unless I want to make it a reality, which I don't feel like making it a reality. Otherwise, I would make it a reality. Yeah, I still remember how to do some things around here. Your uncles used to make me work all the time whenever I'd visit, remember? You know you had fun, bro! I give Torihiko a joking sidelong glance. The point I'm trying to make is I should show Sotaro a couple tricks I learned from back then. Hey! I like the idea. Hero. You should show him that one thing. Remember? Girly, I'm just letting you know right now, if you make a Kazuo route, I don't know what I'll do, but I'll do something. If you do make a Kazuo route, or a bonus route for Kazuo, I will do something. I don't know what it is I'll do, but I'll do something. That is not a joke. I will do something. Granted, I'm already kind of planning something for this game. A little fan work for this game. However, I will do something else. I don't know what, but I will do something else. Hero, you should show him that one thing, remember? I look at Torihiko in confusion. Then I notice he's winking at me. Oh, that one thing. Right. Yeah, this'll be fun. You better prepare yourself for pain, Sotaro. You guys. Sotaro and I have been systematically cleaning the vacant rooms around the inn for the past 2 hours. Forgot how long this takes! It's pretty tedious. I wipe the sweat off my brow, then try spraying the wall again with the spritzer bottle in my hand.
Eh?
Oh crap, am I already out of cleaning solution? I just refilled it, what the heck? This isn't what I'll do, but I will say this. If you do make a bonus Kazuo route, I will ask for ice in my drink. For reference, I never do that. I always specify no ice. I always specify no ice. If a drink is too cold and it touches my teeth, it causes physical pain. Like, I will be in pain. I just refilled it, what the heck? I'll get you a new one, Mr. Nishimura. Thanks, Sotaro. He runs over to the cart and grabs the first bottle he sees that looks similar to what I already have. This should do it. With the bottle in hand, he runs back to me. I mean, it's not like there's a big rush. Here you go! He hands the bottle over to me with a smile. Thanks. I smile back at him before looking at the label. Oh. What's wrong? It's no big deal, but you got the wrong one. I did? Yeah, here, let me show you. Hold the bottle up towards him and point out a warning on the label. This is the kind you use on floors. If you spray this on the wood walls, it's just gonna make it flake and chip off. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I put a reassuring hand on his shoulder. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. I brushed myself off after standing up. Here, let's head back to the cart and find the right cleaning solution, okay? Okay. I rustle around the assortment of supplies on the thing, looking for the right one. Who organized this? I think Mr. Takeshi is the one who sets these carts up. In my mind, I can see Uncle Takeshi shrugging and saying it doesn't matter. Yeah, it figures. Well, it's hard to work when you don't even have the thing set up in a logical way, so let's clean up the cart. Okay! I begin removing all the crap Takeshi left on the thing and organize it all on the floor. Yeesh. Takeshi did quite the job on this. Sotaro continues handing me more stuff, which I then add to its correct pile. He's really quiet around me. I should try getting him to open up a bit. So, tell me a little about yourself, Sotaro. We've only just met. Oh, I don't know. Maybe he just needs a little direction. How about why you moved to Minasato? He stops handing me things and looks at the floor. He moved here because my dad died. Crap! Nice going, Hiroyuki! Sotaro sits down on a nearby bed and then looks over at me. I'm sorry, I didn't know. He shakes his head before talking again. It's not your fault. It's been 3 years since it happened. I'm trying to stay positive about it. Do you mind if I ask what happened? No, I can't change what happened. We used to live in Tokyo. My dad was a construction worker. Oh no. I think I see where this is going. One day he had an accident. He says so with his usual smile, but I can see the tears starting to form in the corner of his eyes. He didn't make it. Sotaro? It's okay, Mr. Nishimura. Like I said, it's in the past. My mom and I are trying to make the best of what we have now. That's why we moved to Minasato. She wants to create a new life for us away from all that. I see. I walk over to the bed and sit next to him. Mom still struggles with it. And I'm trying to be more like him. What was he like? My dad was so cool! Never let anything bother him. He was always polite, addressed people by their last names out of respect. He was never shy about interacting with people. Huh. That sounds a lot like the ages for the 3 adult Ushimas. Kazuo, 42. Yoshiro, 40. Takeshi, 37. Oh, that's young. Kazuo is still a DILF, though. I would. I absolutely would. I would. Oh, that sounds a lot like
I'm so thankful for Mr. Takahara. He's been helping me work on my shyness. Yeah, I really look up to him, you know?
Yeah, I can see why. Kyoji's a great dude. My thoughts are racing. All I can do is stare at a spot on the wall as I listen to Sotaro's story. He actually is a DILF. Now my question is, why did Yoshiro inherit the inn instead of Kazuo? Because isn't it usually the oldest gets the family business? Isn't it usually the oldest? And if Kazuo is the oldest, so why did Yoshiro get it instead of Kazuo? Well, I mean, Kazuo also has kids. Yeah, but Yoshiro also left to become a famous chef. Yeah, Yoshiro became a famous chef, and then he said, nah, fuck this, and then came back to the Ushima Inn. My thoughts are racing. All I can do is stare at a spot on the wall as I listen to Sotaro's story.
I admire his dedication, too. If I can, I want to be just as good at soccer as he is someday.
That might be a challenge. Look over at Sotaro and smile. But I think you have the right attitude about it.
Thanks, Mr. Nishimura.
Wish I had half the drive in my life that these guys have.
I want to stop being such a burden on my mom.
Huh?
Nothing's been fair since Dad died. There's people always knocking on her door asking for money. I just don't want her to worry anymore. I want to be able to take care of her. I know I rely on others too much.
Is that a bad thing, though?
I don't know.
Hey, Taro?
Only Mr. Takahara calls me that.
Oh, you don't mind me calling you that, do you?
Not at all.
Alright then. Taro, I just wanted to say I know how you feel. A lot of what you just described, I felt the same back in Osaka. My gaze shifts back to the wall. Sometimes I feel so lost. I wish I could stand on my own, but I think I'm too afraid to do that just yet. I have no plans for the future. I have my senior year coming up, and I still don't know what I'm going to do with my life. I don't want to be a burden on my family either. That's why I came back.
What are you saying, Mr. Nishimura?
I look back at him and smile. There's something special about Minasato, but I'm not sure I can put it into words. We have friends here. Friends who actually care about us and want to see us succeed. I know these guys quite well. I know for a fact that they'll always be there for you, Taro.
Yeah?
I know this because they've been that way for me. My voice trails off at the last bit. Even though I abandoned them for 5 years. Maybe we were destined to become friends this month. I think we've both been given a chance to spread our wings. I turn to him and look him straight in the eye. Taro, if there's anything you ever need help with, you can always come to me.
Thanks, Hiroyuki.
Did you just call me by my first name?
I mean, Mr. Nishimura!
Your bond with Sotaro has grown. The two of us stand up together from the bed, then start cleaning the room again. I'm glad we had this talk. I hope Taro is more willing to open up to me in the future. Now we're going to immediately lose it. Candy! Or the park. Oh, we gotta go to the park. Sorry, we can't get candy! Yeah, I think I'll head to the park. The shade will be good for me. And maybe if I'm lucky, I'll run into Taro and Kyoji. It is so much fun just doing that fucking...
It's good to see you.
Trisamite can't return his greeting, because his body temperature raised mine beyond the ability to form coherent thoughts.
Hiroyuki?
My mind finally catches up to the situation.
Good afternoon.
He anxiously looks at me, likely expecting a more vibrant response.
Earthy Hiroyuki. Are you taking a walk?
Yeah. I was heading for the park.
I rub behind my head in embarrassment.
Sorry, the heat's really getting to me. I might just head home for the day. I'm not sure how much more of this I can take.
What? That's no fun! Hiroyuki, I knew would never give up that easily. Here, come with me.
I feel a small hand wrap around my arm.
I'll join you. No quitting on my watch.
Shun starts trying to drag me along the road with him.
I'm alright.
You win! Even in the scorching heat, Shun's the same as ever. And how the fuck is he wearing a hoodie?
I was just heading to...
His voice slowly starts to fade away, suddenly aware of how happy I am to see him. It's like his face dazzles in the sun. I'll let the smaller wolf guide me wherever he's heading. The heat has drained my ability to resist today. He flips his hood down.
And then I ran into...
The loose strand of hair above Shun's head shakes in the wind. Is that an ahoge? I think that's what it's called, an ahoge. Or, I'm probably butchering it, but yeah. I just noticed it kind of looks like an antenna. Or maybe it's a feeler? Huh. Is it just expressing his joy, or is he picking up my signal? If I ever go with him to an amusement park, he'll have to promise me he'll shake his tail and antenna. What? This heat is making me delirious.
Yoki Hero? Hero!
What is it, Shun?
You're spacing out on me. You weren't responding to my question, so I got a little worried. Is it hotter here than in Osaka?
Suddenly images of my air-conditioned room come to mind.
Ugh. I've got an idea. Forget the park. Why don't we go down to the river?
River? What river? Oh yeah! That river. Shun. What? I firmly place my hands on his shoulders.
Yes?
Take me there. Now. As if suddenly regaining consciousness, I snap out of it. It may not be air conditioning, but at least it's something.
Alright then. Let's get going.
Shun lets go of my wrist and runs ahead of me. Before I can react, he turns around and waves for me to follow. I guess I have no choice but to run with him.
Hurry up, slowpoke! Yeah, stop running, it's too painful!
Even with the sweat running down my shirt, I feel refreshed at the idea of jumping into the river. We're gonna leave off here tonight. You know what, I'll let you decide. Where does the save go? Here or here? Cause... Up? Okay. Stay safe, have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow.